Now that we've made it up Minnesota's North Shore, it's time to slow things down and take in the beauty that is Grand Marais. We're still settling into our new home on wheels, and apparently, so are the mice. So we're taking matters into our own hands and doing our best to get rid of those pesky hitchhikers. While we've loved exploring the town, the surrounding hikes are well worth it, especially now that we can leave our trailer behind and check off all of the must-see items. We're starting to feel like the switch to a trailer was the right move, and hopefully you're excited for what's to come. Welcome back to Living Large Camping.
How about that? Backing up, on the phone trying to talk, and hold tree limbs.
But last night we had one of our worst sleeps yet. If you watched the last video, you know that we were battling some mice getting into the camper, and either they're still there or we just happened to park in a place where they're still getting in. So first things first this morning, we need to go into town and see if we can get some stuff to help take care of those.
Because of last night, it has been a very, very slow morning. We didn't get out of bed till 9, but we also woke up every 2 hours. It started at 11:30, and then it was like 2, 4, 6. You get the point. It was very annoying, but we were more worried about it getting into wires and chewing something up, and that freaks me out. So Connor was constantly up. I mean, he barely slept, so he was outside digging through our food, hoping it was in our bins just so he could get rid of it, but no luck. So, like he said, today we are going to the store to hopefully find some things that attract the mouse a little bit more than the mouse traps with the cheese. I think it's too small to set off the trap, so hopefully we can find something else and it doesn't end up being a bad situation. So that's what we're doing this morning. Into town we go.
Got a little goodie bag of stuff from Ace. We got some like Ziploc bags and dish soap, some random things. But then a guy said that these little mouse repellent pouches, they use plant oils, which are mint and cinnamon scented, and they're safe around pets too. And he says that they've been using them in their campers and have had good luck with it. So they're $20, which is pretty pricey for that, but it means no mice. That's a good night's sleep. Now we're gonna go to town, do a little bit of research for hikes and just stuff to do the next couple of days. Yeah, we're gonna try it. See what happens.
Honestly, it is expensive, but $20 for our sanity, priceless. Hey, Park.
We made a pit stop back at the camper so I can put out the mouse deterrents real quick, and hopefully tonight we don't wake up every hour on the hour. We're gonna get changed also and then head towards the hike that Amelia found. But first, I gotta put these things out real fast. Nasty down there. Woof. It's only 4 in the pack, and we put 3 out, and then we'll steal the other one left. Honestly, they smell pretty good, so we're just kind of placing them out, and it's actually going to make the camper smell a little better.
Okay, not like our camper smells by any means, but they are a nice, like, refreshing smell. Mint and cinnamon, you can't really go wrong. So hopefully it deters the mouse and also helps our camper smell delightful.
That sounds better. Got a nice little system down right now because Amelia's not comfortable driving the trailer yet. We're going to work on that soon. Mm-hmm. So whenever the truck's off, she drives. Trailer's on, I'm driving. And I don't know about you, but Fritos are probably the best pre-hike snack and post-hike and car snack.
Just snack in general.
We eat a lot of Fritos.
I mean, they're not that bad of a chip for you. There's 3 ingredients and they taste amazing. If you don't like Fritos, Let us know in the comments.
Time to go find some hikes. There's the Canadian border. I think all in all this trail can be about 5 miles long, but this tallest waterfall in Minnesota is about a 1.5 mile loop. And Amelia was reading reviews this morning that say the whole 5 mile trail isn't really worth it. It's kind of overgrown and it gets pretty muddy back there. So instead of doing that, we're gonna go and find another hike to make it equal about the same 5 mile distance, but cover a little bit more ground and see some extra things. Although this trail's super nice. It's asphalt paved.
I can hear it.
There you go. Highest waterfall in Minnesota. Also a pretty good one. Very cool to see. Definitely a nice little 1.5 mile loop, but now it's time for us to go find a harder hike and something that goes a little bit longer. I will say though, having the paved trail and then the wooden dock all the way around, wooden, what do you call this?
What?
Wooden bridge, I guess? Yeah, bridge?
Yeah,
Deck? Bridge? I don't know. All the way around. It's a very nice touch. You can tell it's a very, very popular area, especially being right on the Canadian border.
As you can tell, Barkley is in his backpack because he was a little bit slow on the last hike. In this one on the reviews said it's pretty uphill, might have to climb a little bit some parts, so we figured we'll just throw him in the backpack, call it good. It is 2.5 miles up Mount Josephine. Getting here was very interesting, definitely some back roads, and we are the only one in the parking lot. We'll see how it turns out. The best part about this backpack is being able to have little treats for doggy. Do you agree?
Don't wanna waste time. I'll never be this young. I'll never be this young again.
They weren't kidding about this being uphill.
When I'm too worn out. When I'm too worn out. So I'm never coming down.
I will say this is very fun for me because it's kind of a role reversal. Connor always finds the campsites and I just show up not knowing anything. And then usually I choose the hikes and he just shows up not knowing anything. I just read the reviews. There's quite a few and they're all really good. They just say it's quite a workout. So we'll see what that means for us when we get a little bit closer to that. And there is also thunder in the background. We brought our rain jackets in our new backpack. Hopefully we don't need them, but you really never know.
It is kind of fun not knowing exactly what we're doing whenever we get to a campground. That was one of the main reasons that we switched to a trailer, is so we can do more exploring of the actual areas. Stay longer, our tanks are bigger. We don't have to rely on packing up the whole camper just to go into town and get groceries or fill up with gas or go on a hike. And so far it's been really nice. Yeah, we've had a couple mistakes with the camper, with the rear stabilizer jacks and the mice in our camper twice, but we're liking it. It's been a good switch so far. We think there's definitely still some things that we'd like to change in the camper, but all stuff that's pretty easy to do. Just we'll have to wait until we get back to the cabin. For now, just kind of fun being the passenger. Hear a little bit of thunder in the background, and this may get pretty slippery if it starts raining. Really hate to fall with him on my back, so if it does start hitting us, we'll probably turn around. We still have like, yeah. Still have like 3/4 of a mile to go. See if we can get there in time, but we're not trying to risk any injuries here.
We may be dying just a little bit, but this hike is so unique. It's very dense, straight uphill, and just, I don't know, feels really cool. It's definitely not any hike we've done before, so that's a big testament to this. I have no idea how far we are or how much we have left, but it can't be too much. It did flatten out a little bit, and we are very thankful for it.
Oh, that one? That's a pretty tree. Definitely made the right decision putting Barkley in the backpack. And while he's great for 2 to 4 mile hikes, since this one is straight uphill, definitely been challenging for him. And it's pretty narrow, pretty slippery, so a whole lot easier just to carry him.
Never coming down again. I was born to be this high, born to be this high.
Holy crap. This is probably also a top 10 hike that we've ever done. It is giving us Maine vibes, and honestly, I don't even know what else. Kind of North Carolina when we were there? Shenandoah?
Maybe.
I don't know. This is beautiful. Let's show you guys.
Hi, my friend. Won't you come up here to my altitude, to my altitude? Yeah, you. 'Cause I always liked you. I wanna share this view. I wanna share this view with you. We're never coming down, never coming down, never coming down again. We were born to be this high, born to be this high, born to be this high, my friend. Broken people flying like heroes all around town and never coming down.
Thankfully, we lucked out with some really nice weather up here. I thought the rain was going to hit us, but it's held off and it looks like it's moving away from us. Either way, it's about 4:30 and it's going to take us probably an hour to get back down. So we're going to go ahead and start that now. I just don't want to leave this place. It is so gorgeous. Way better than I ever thought. North Shore, Minnesota. If you haven't been, you got to go.
Put it on your list.
Writing a story, we're never boring and never coming down. Don't wanna waste time. I'll never be this young. I'll never be this young again. Don't wanna waste life. I'll never be this dumb. I'll never be this dumb again. Yeah. We're never coming down. Never coming down. Never
What are you? That was cool.
this high, born to be this high, born to be this high, my friend. Broken people flying like heroes all around town and never coming down. Normal people riding
about a 45-minute drive back down to the campground for tonight. Should be pretty right along the water. We'll see you guys there. I think we're gonna make some grilled cheese and tomato soup tonight.
Yeah.
That's what we talked about. Sounds pretty good. We're hot and tired, so some air conditioning, a little bit of an audiobook, and see you back at camp.
I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice.
We've had a nice and relaxing morning here. Amelia and I just went on a pretty easy 2-mile hike. It did have like 153 stairs down to a waterfall, but it was accessible from the campground, so we didn't have to leave anywhere and ended up with a nice view, some really pretty weather. Had to carry Barkley for a little bit of it though, just because he is 11 and the stairs were a little too much for his legs. But now we're gonna get the camper all packed up because it is a moving day for us. We're only going an hour and a half away, so we're not in any rush, and it's gonna let us stop in a couple places on the way down to our next campground. This is as far north as we're going across the North Shore, so now we'll start working our way back towards Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Still kind of learning where things go and what our pack-up list consists of, but the first things first is we gotta put the stabilized jacks up so we don't make a mistake like we did last time, and then from there we just kind of put things back in their spot. And it hadn't been too difficult yet. Moving the trailer around is really easy. It's only 17 feet long, and the tandem axle makes it really easy to pull and to back up. So loving the trailer. We're gonna get it packed up now and start working our way south.
So hard to see from the moment we arrive. Cornelia, you are one who will survive. Don't mean a thing, what shape or form that you're in. The place you're from, your wealth or the color of your skin. When all you have burns to the sky, it's all too late when you wonder why. Cornelia,
On our way down south, we pulled off to check out Split Rock Lighthouse, one of the most famous lighthouses on Lake Superior. It was built in 1910 and sits on top of a 130-foot cliff. The light from this lighthouse range is 22 miles. Just got the camper all unhooked and leveled out here at our next state park. It's just a one-night trip here, and this is the first time we've had in a few days that actually has some cell service. And one thing I need to do is go and resync my second Mopica tank sensor. We never had 2 propane tanks on our truck camper, so I had to get one more sensor on this one, and now it's time to see just where our propane's at. It's been running for about a week, and hopefully we still have more for tonight, because I honestly have no idea. Okay, took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but got them both synced up now. Showing 59% on one and still 9% on the other one. Now we know about our propane. We've been using these things for like over a year now. They are incredibly accurate. Probably one of our best must-have camper features.
While Connor was messing around with the propane sensors, I was on the side over here looking up pies in the area. We had a few people suggest Betty's Pies, and then we ran into some people who actually watch us on YouTube who said the Rustic Inn Cafe is better than Betty's. So I looked it up and they have gluten-free pies. Now we're gonna hop back in the car because that's the whole point of having this trailer. Go grab some pies from Rustic Inn because it's closer first and eat that tonight. And then I think tomorrow we're gonna taste Betty's Pies.
Back in the camper, and we do have the pies that we're going to try later. It's about 5:30, and we're not quite hungry yet, so we're going to do a fire outside first because, like I said before, we do to get to shower tonight, and then we'll come in and make some dinner a little bit later. We're going to use the firewood that we got supporting the local university kids. Let's go get it started.
I know I should leave, 'cause you're driving me mad. You burn like a fire. I'm so goddamn naive. I keep coming back, 'cause you're taking me higher.
Amelia was doing some research, and it shows that there is a pretty cool waterfall at this park that may have a good sunset view over it.
No, we're just going to the beach.
Oh, we're just going to the beach? I thought we were doing the waterfall.
No, that's like all the way back.
Oh, way back there? Amelia was doing some research and says there's a cool beach with a good sunset view. So we're going to go try to find that real quick. I thought the waterfall was far away, but the beach is a lot closer. That makes a lot more sense. So we're going to go do that right now.
Like I said, he has no idea, so I keep throwing out random ideas. We saw some photos of the waterfall with the sunset, and it was gorgeous, but it is 2.5 miles to get to said waterfall. But it's only 5 minutes to get to the beach. So we're gonna go to the beach.
She throws around all these fun ideas, which is great. I love having tons of options, but I've got no idea what we're doing, so just along for the ride, I guess.
Then you let me down again, close the door. I know I should leave, 'cause you're driving me mad. You burn like a fire. Now you're calling again, sugarcoat everything, but it doesn't make it sweeter.
These waterfalls are really cool. All serious note. She's really good at finding fun things to do whenever we get to the campgrounds, and this little cove right here, the water, this is really cool. And the moon's coming up. You're not gonna be able to see that.
No, but no real sunset. Obviously, we're not facing west much, so we're not getting much of a colorful sky, but there's a certain type of moon up tonight. I don't know what it is. It's pink, orange. It's gorgeous.
This is all news to me. It's huge though.
I forget what you did, but it doesn't make things easier. You're with my head again. I believe in every word you say, baby. Now you're calling again, sugarcoat everything, but the truth still tastes as bitter. I know I'm a fool. Here we go again. I think I might lose it. I try playing it cool, but you have your ways. You know what you do. I'm higher than I've ever been before.
Even though he did go on that 2-mile hike this morning, he's got some energy to burn. Try to do that now before we go back in the camper for the rest of the night.
Then you let me down again, close the door. Yeah, I'm such a fool. Here we go again. I think I might lose it. Now you're calling again, sugarcoat
Good boy.
but it doesn't
walk was beautiful. We didn't get much of a sunset, but whatever moon that we got to see tonight was stunning. A little bit of pink. It came out through the clouds as we were leaving. We didn't get any clips of it just because it's so far away, but just believe us when we say it was really pretty in person. Since we are back, it is 7:30, which really isn't that late. We've put off dinner for as long as possible. We've made sure we filled our day with all of the things that were on our list and some few added surprises like going out to the coast here at our campground. So we are going to start cooking dinner. We are going to chop up some onion, cabbage, pepper, and then heat up some rice and make a little stir fry basically. We have some meatballs that we thawed that are already Asian flavored, so it should be really tasty and just enjoy a really good day at camp.
Doesn't seem like it, but the dinette in this new camper is quite a bit bigger than in the truck camper. It seems the same size, but the table is significantly larger, probably because it's not a U-shaped dinette. So now we got lots of space to eat our dinner. Sparky's over here sleeping. He loves the new camper, and we do too. Time for the pie.
When we went to the Rustic Inn, we picked up 2 gluten-free pies. One is a raspberry and the other one is blueberry. We checked them out when we walked out, and they're definitely cream pies. They told us they were raspberry and blueberry, but they are creamy. So we'll have to see how they are. We're still getting Betty's tomorrow.
Tastes like cake. Yeah, tastes a little like cake. I don't know. That's kind of odd.
A whole thing icing?
I don't know.
It smells like icing. It's not bad, but it just tastes like cake.
It's a little disappointing.
It is a little disappointing.
Tomorrow on the way out, we're going to stop at Betty's and try it because didn't quite get that pie itch scratched. We're both pretty tired, so we're going to get ready for bed, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Certain places, the camper steps are a little too tall for Barkley to jump up in, so we may have to replace it with a 2-stair version. Gonna get a little bit of editing done this morning, and then probably walk the camp loop, and it's nice and peaceful now.
Good morning. As you can tell, it is beautiful outside. It is sunny and blue skies. So we figured we'd go on a nice run this morning. The campground has a really nice bike trail loop, so we're going to run that. I'm probably only going to do a mile. Connor probably will do too, but it's a great way to start our morning. I hope you guys enjoy the views.
It's a struggle today.
That run kicked my butt. Connor did 2 miles, but he said he was also a little slow. I only did 1.5 miles, had to walk a few times, but that's okay. We got out there and did it. But now, since we left Doggy in the camper, we're gonna go take him for a walk and take you guys to show you all the different rigs and campers in this campground, because there's quite a variety. Keep going.
Easy breakfast here, just some toast with almond butter and jam. Amelia made some avocado toast, and now we're just gonna enjoy a nice peaceful morning here at camp. We debated going on another hike that's nearby, but we've been doing a lot of hikes lately, and we are driving about 4 hours this afternoon. So a chill morning is probably what's best for us. Take the advantage of the showers here in a little bit and just slowly pack things up. Probably try to get on the road by like noon. We're gonna dump the takes on their way out and then just drive back to Michigan. Join us next Wednesday as we leave Minnesota's North Shore and share with you a look at a realistic day in our lives in our new travel trailer. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a large day.